if you wait to buy, then be ready to buy at a higher price, just like you are ready to buy at a lower price later on anyway, right? Because the price could go up to $150,000 Canadian very quickly also from here, right? So, yeah, this is why I don't look at the price when I buy Bitcoin, because it makes you emotionally decide whether you want to buy or sell. And you shouldn't put that much emotion into buying, but, do as you like. Crazy price movement. And, in the past, we've seen Bitcoin go from 3,000 up to 27,000 very quickly. And it's hard to catch the down at the right time. So the other thing that I was talking about with someone today is, let's say the price does go up and it goes up to 150,000, but then it comes crashing down to $130,000 Canadian. Well, now you're like, okay, I'm going to buy the low, which is 130, but that's still $10,000 higher than what we are right now, which is 120. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's very true that it'll fluctuate, but who's to say that the price that it crashes to won't be higher than what we are right now? I don't give people buying or selling advice. I'm a technical person. As you go forward with Bitcoin, and as it increases in value exponentially, as we're looking at now, you want to look at ways that you can secure your Bitcoin for the long term and pass it down to people. So for me, that solution is collaborative custody. For others, it's multi-sig, and you can do your own multi-sig, and that's completely fine. And for others, they're fine with just leaving it on one 12 or 24 word seed. For me, I don't think that's a good strategy, is leaving it on one 12 or 24 seed. I think passphrases, multi-sig, or collaborative custody are the three solutions that people should look into. Short is basically a password on top of your 12 or 24 word seed. So what would happen is that upon recovery, you would input your 12 words, and then you would put in whatever password you put on top of your 12 words. So it's like a second layer of security for your wallet. Your Jade has access to adding a passphrase. The reason I don't talk about passphrases too often is because it adds another layer of risk, and the risk of loss, right? Because if you forget your passphrase, there's no chance of recovery for your Bitcoin, right? So if you don't write it down properly, if you put in a capital and you forgot that you put a capital, if you put in a number, a special character, anything like that, all of those can make changes, spaces, all of those can make changes to your recovery wallet or recovery process. So I don't recommend passphrases for people that aren't too deep into Bitcoin just yet. That's more for like very technical people that know how to secure and back up their seed phrase. I have a collaborative custody setup because that's where I feel the most comfortable, because yes, I'm paying a fee for someone having a key, but it's the most secure multi-sig for my situation right now. I'm a person that's moving around. I don't have a place to put all of these seed phrases, so I have to keep them safe digital, right? And I can do that with a collaborative custodian. Don't worry about the price, but it's more of a feeling of, what, I think this is the right thing to do, and I'm just going to buy more Bitcoin. You buy at, because you can never time the market. So, if it was me, I would just keep buying as much as possible if I know that I'm going to be holding for 4 or more years. Make your life easy and stress-free. You just buy it, hold it, and there's nothing else that you have to do. I just went and helped Bitcoiners